What's up, everybody? Randy here with Nerds Templar. How you doing? This is the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. It is set number 8. We are officially definitely over 1/3 of the way through the season, 21 sets. And you know what? Because of that, let's give a quick rundown of where everybody is in each division. I'll show it in the beginning of all of the videos. I'll only say it in this one. But in the red here, what we'll see today, we've got Pyra and Mythra at 5 and 1. King K rolls 5 and 2, along with Donkey Kong and Zelda and Hero. Simon and Pit and Byleth are 4 and 2. Dr. Mario is 4 and 3, along with Yoshi, Terry. Marth is 3 and 3. Greninja, Brawler, Lucario 3 and 4. Kirby is 2 and 5, along with Ryu, Mario. Jigglypuff and Peach are 1 and 5, and Young Link is 1 and 6. We'll see tomorrow the green division here. They are currently Dedede, King Dedede, 7 and 0, undefeated. Kazuya is 6 and 1. Me, Gunner, Wolf, and Link are 5 and 2. Got a 4 and 2 Bowser, 4 and 3 Bayonetta and Piranha Plant, 3 and 3 Mewtwo, Luigi, Chrom, and Corrin. Got 3 and 4 Mega Man. Got 2 and 4 Lucina. And got 2 and 5 Shulk, Diddy, Toon Link, Villager, Little Mac, and Bowser Jr. Then finally at the bottom, 1 and 5 Sheik. That's that for the green. In the blue, we have Cloud, Ganondorf, Cloud at 6 and 1, Ganondorf 5 and 1, Snake and Banjo and Kazuya are 5 and 2, Wario and Sora are 4 and 2, Ness and Captain Falcon and Palutena are 4 and 3, and also Rob. Roy, that is. Rob is 3 and 3. Steve is 3 and 3. Meta Knight, Inkling, Pac-Man, Pichu, and Lucas, all 5 of them are 3 and 4. Falco is 2 and 5. Fox is 1 and 5. Rosaline and Luma are 1 and 6. Together there, one character. Ken at the bottom is 0 and 6. And then finally, in our yellow division we just saw, we have Swordfighter, the Me Swordfighter at 6 and 1, Isabelle at 5 and 1, Ice Climbers 5 and 2, along with Robin and Ike and Olimar. Incineroar is 4 and 2. Sephiroth and Ridley and Min are 4 and 3. Pokemon Trainers 3 and 3. Wii Fit Trainer, Richter, Samus, and Zero Suit Samus are 3 and 4. Pikachu is 2 and 4, along with Game & Watch and Joker. Duck Hunt and Daisy are 1 and 6. And Sonic, the other, yet to have a win at 0 and 6. E and Ken. And of course, yes, we have just one undefeated, I guess, now. King Dedede, the last one, 7 and 0. So that's where everything stands at the moment. And today, in the red, we've got Lucario taking on Terry. Got Ryu against Zelda. Marth versus Me Brawler. Jigglypuff taking on Mario. Peach versus Yoshi. Dr. Mario versus Young Link. Pit against Greninja. Simon versus Donkey Kong. Byleth against King K. Rool. And Pyra and Mythra taking on Hero at the end. Kirby is on a bye. 2 and 5. Let us do it! Lucario! Maybe a chance for him to regain some traction here in the division. Terry is his opponent, though. And, yeah, you know what? Let's do tertiary skins one more time, because we did have the buys. So, sorry, I'm going to have to stumble through this again. Hopefully it won't be so bad. Yeah, Terry, I think we went with that brown one there. Here we go, yeah. Pretty important for Lucario at 3 and 4. Terry is 4 and 3. Not going to talk about everyone's matchups every time now, but yeah, Lucario's struggled on a little bit of a rebound here, winning 2 of his last, actually 3 of his last 4. Got a super mushroom, you know, Terry's just small, never mind. Back to normal size for Terry there, 4 and 3, and he's actually was doing, I think he lost his first and then was doing well, and then lost again recently. Couple times perhaps. Yeah, he won his last one against Young Link, but he lost the 2 before that. So perhaps gonna continue his rebound against Lucario here. We'll see though. Much closer than the Young Link matchup he just had. Poison Mushroom on Lucario though. 55 already on his first. Terry at 8% only. Lucario won, again, as we always mentioned, coming from the yellow division last season. 7 and 13 there. See if he can bounce back at all here. In a new division. He actually started off pretty well last season. So starting up actually probably not even as well as he did. Using above 500 at first in the yellow. Struggling here to begin with, but maybe he's going to make a comeback. Only 15% on Terry's first stock as Lucario is already eliminated once. Not looking great for him here. Super Mushroom helping him stack a little damage up, but that's about it at the moment. Oh, Poison Mushroom for Terry off the map there. Lucario, yeah, not doing basically anything to Terry right now. Not good. Terry now Super Mushroom. 36 on Lucario's second. Really not looking good for our Pokemon here. And we of course have our other similar Pokemon in Greninja also at 3 and 4. He's new to the league completely. Yeah, Lucario only 80 on Terry's first stock. That's all he's done so far. 109 on his second now. Terry looking to take that any moment here. Lucario, oh, nice shot, but he still does not get Terry off the map. Oh man, but he's poisoned. Terry coming back. Gets the second knockout on Lucario. Dire straits here for him now. Super Mushroom for Lucario. Not going to help him enough. It's too far away, I think, at this point to make a comeback. It's going to take a whole lot. Guess we've seen it before, but probably not from somebody as standard sized as Lucario. Oh, and there's a huge uppercut. That's a flawless victory for Terry right off the bat here today. What? Okay. Okay. Showing what he's made of a little bit there. That is the 5 and 3 now, Terry. All right, interesting. Lucario, unfortunately, going to fall to 3 and 5, but he's still okay. 3 and 5 now at this point, without a bye yet. 3 and 5 isn't so bad. Having 5 losses at that point, he will be on a bye next set. Yeah, 4 and 6 is probably still manageable going into the halfway point, but you need to start stringing some wins together. Lucario, that is. Ryu definitely needs to string some wins together. He might just be done already, maybe. He's up against Zelda. Could just end things for him here, probably. May have used that white one there, huh? Yep. Zelda has 2 or something. Yeah, it's this one. Alright. Zelda, again, here before. 12 and 8. Made the playoffs last season. Don't actually remember if we talked specifically during her last match about what she did. Probably mentioned her in someone else's match. She lost to Link right off the bat there, so that was a tough one for her. Link not even here anymore for her to try to gain vengeance. But she is still here, so I mean, there's that. She's doing well for herself, 5 and 2. Got the 2 and 5 Ryu now. Poison Mushroom as well. Ryu just picked up his second win against Mario. One of Zelda's only losses was to one of her only 2. Actually, her 2 were Donkey Kong and Mario. 2 of the 13 and 7s from last season in this division. Mario not faring so well, though. Sorry for all the loud trucks going past. I'm not sure what their problem is today. Right now, everybody tied up. 84 to 93. Ryu had a slight lead. Now he has it again. No, not really much of one, of course. Yeah, Ryu 2 and 5. He pretty much needs to win here, or he's absolutely done. 3 and 5, again, like we just said, is still manageable. He's gonna need this one here. He's knocked out once. Just now. Super Mushroom may just help him even things back up 103 on Zelda. 53 on Ryu's secondary. We're not going to see another flawless, are we? I don't think she can manage that much. Not at this point. Already a 105 or plus on her. Oh man, Ryu, a strong kick there. Almost brings it back to even, not quite. 53, 72 on him now. 0 on Zelda. Ooh, man, Ryu bringing it back. Nice fashion here. Oh, he's Super Mushroom. 89 on him, 71 on Zelda. Easily knockoutable. He doesn't use an up. There it is. There's the up attack. Zelda's out of here. 92 on Ryu. Zelda, last stock now. Nice attack, but it's not going to even launch him. Got him to 108. How can she even things back up? You don't want to lose one against the 2 and 5 Ryu. Ooh, that's rough. And again, since everybody is only playing once in the division, I mean, I guess it is very possible that like a 2 and 8 can somehow come back. They just maybe had really bad matchups to begin with. I don't know. Guess we'll just have to see. But yeah, Zelda does indeed bring this one back. We are all tied up. Can she solidify the victory for herself? Nice block there. Oh, fire versus fire there. $9 on Zelda, 25 on Ryu, 62 on Zelda. Dodging that fireball. She was poisoned, now back to normal. She's got the range. Nothing else. Oh, Ryu's got the super mushroom though. That could be the end. Zelda at 91% and a poison mushroom on her. Oh wait, Ryu's back to normal. It doesn't matter. That poison mushroom will spell defeat for Zelda. Dropping her to 5 and 3. Ryu 3 and 5, a chance still somehow in this division. Is it possible? The comeback kid. He's won 2 now in a row. He beat Donkey Kong in set 4. That's ridiculous. So just saying, he beat Donkey Kong, Mario, and now Zelda. That's crazy. The wave's been going. That's not one I can say I saw coming. Martha's up this time around. He's up against that Mii Brawler. And it's brown for him. Well, it's got the white and red. Marth also faring better this, well, maybe better this season than he was last season in the yellow. He was also 7 and 13. I think he was kind of up and down as well, though. He was kind of right hovering around 500 until toward the end. Right now he is 500, 3 and 3, the only 3 and 3. And that after a loss, I believe, last set, yeah. So, lost to Yoshi. Those other, well, of course, old school red means he would be in the top 6, just below Zelda at 11 and 9 there last season. Last one to stay, tied with Link, who had to leave. The Brawler new, of course, to the division as all the to the league as all the Miis and many others are. 3 and 4 for him. Basically tied up here, tie match. Marth already having a bye. Brawler not. Marth with the first knockout though. I say Brawler could overtake him in the record with a win. And now though, Marth in the lead, 88 only on his first. Could hang in here with that a bit longer if he's cautious. Ooh, Brawler gonna make sure that does not happen. 32% on Brawler as he takes that first stock of Marth now. Tying things up. I'm sorry, I missed somehow the Brawler actually got knocked out twice already. So Marth is on a bit of a rampage, I suppose. Super Mushroom getting Brawler up to 66, now 74. Brawler about to get defeated in one of our fastest matches. in a while. Maybe not fastest match this season, though. Of course, I doubt we're going to have a faster match than our fastest last season when we had Pokeballs. This much different, our spring-themed Season 1. No Pokeballs, just mushrooms and bunny hoods. And that is an easy win for Marth. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know. 4-3 for Marth. That's a 3-5 me brawler now. 157 match. It's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. To have a sub 2-minute match, that's definitely fast. Good on Marth. Bad for brawler. I have to go back and check what happened. Did he just fall off one of those times early on or something to give him that big disadvantage? Match number 4, we're already moving into the slightly less good matches, but hey, they're still super important this early on in the season, I will tell you that, especially because we got Jigglypuff taking on Mario. Very important for both of them, and probably more for Mario because he still has a bit of a chance here. Jigglypuff new to the division, 7-13, also from the yellow last season, along with Lucario and Marth. They were all down there. She was the bottom of the 3, 7-13, so the lowest of the low. Right now, 1-5, not quite the lowest of the low, down at 1-5 with Peach, which is crazy. Young Link below them at 1-6 still. Just above them is Mario at 2-5, along with Ryu and Kirby. Kirby on a bye, Ryu just 1. Can Mario, what will Mario do? Will he be the other thing? Have Ryu win, have Kirby on a bye, have Mario lose? Will that happen? Will Jigglypuff then move to 2-5 herself, where Kirby is? Moving herself quite far up in the division. Actually, I'm not really far up, but almost out of that like bottom 6, which stays because they are not good, rather than staying because they are good. Top 8, and we have those those middle 7 that will be moving to a new division every season. Shake things up, give them a chance to dominate somewhere else, or to drop. That's really what it comes down to. And every season, of course, is going to change slightly what exactly is going on. If you're curious, Jigglypuff with her 1 win, it was against Greninja. It was a decent one to get, I guess. Mario has beaten, I think we already said the one, right? Was it Zelda? Did he beat? Greninja also. They both beat Greninja. How about that? And it was Zelda, the other victory of Mario's there. And we also, actually, I'm not sure if we discussed Mario. I know we said it not during Mario's match last time, though. Mario made it, of course, to the playoffs, and he lost to the Ice Climbers in the first round. And he was number 1. Other than the buys, the 8 buys, which were the top 2 in every division, he was the first seed coming into the playoffs. So, big upset victory there. The Ice Climbers, the only 9-11 lowest rank to make it, or no lowest record to make it in. Defeated Mario and doing really well this season for themselves in their new yellow division. Anyway, Mario faring slightly okay right now. Knocked Jigglypuff out once. Jiggly just getting a couple percent on herself there, 3%. 100 on Mario's first. Yeah, Jigglypuff, whoever loses this might be done for the season. Crazy for Mario, who actually, Mario, you know what he did? He was pretty low to begin himself. Last season, he won 2 to begin. I thought he was doing bad. He lost 2 after that. He lost 3. He went 3-3, then 4-3, 5-3, 6-3. Never mind. I thought he was doing worse than that last season. He actually did pretty well. It's just those first few sets, he was 2-2 or whatever. Now 137, 72 on Jigglypuff. He's starting to take a nice lead for himself here. As he continues to retain that first stock of his. Tiny Jiggly, not much happening though during that. Mario's big now though. Oh man, Jigglypuff rolling out. Grabs a poison mushroom in the meantime. Oh man, Mario with the ricochet off of the stage. There goes Jigglypuff. 149 on Mario's first stock. Can he get the flawless? Crazy. A lot of potential flawlesses. And Marth was too, we didn't notice, but he was. Zelda was for like a slight moment until Ryu took over that match. And there it is, Mario, flawless victory against Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff now 1-6. Not at all good. Not at all good. She's done. She actually had a slight shot last season in the yellow. She wasn't doing too bad. She was hovering right around and even above at some points 500. Mario maybe still has the chance that he had last season when he made it up to the very top. Maybe he can at least make it into the top 8. Perhaps he's 3-5 now. We'll see. If not, who knows? Mario may be leaving the old Team Mario division next season. And if he ends up in the middle, of course. Peach! The other one of those other terrible fighters right now that was really good last season. The very top, number 2, had a bye. She's up against Yoshi. We shall see. Yoshi doing probably about as good as he was last season. 4-3 for him. He was 11-9. Peach not even close. She was 13-7. She's now 1-5. And she was up at the top the entire time, probably top 3 all season. See if she can try to make some kind of comeback. Who did she beat? She beat not Kirby. She beat Lucario. Now after another loss, he's 3-5. Peach gets a win. She's 2-5. Starting to maybe she can get, if she can get a win here, trend her way toward the middle of the division as well, which again just would mean she would be moving too. And I don't know if moving at the moment, it doesn't seem like the best thing to move to the green division, but of course they'll change so much every season whenever the middles move. Less amazing fighters, that is, for the ones that have a lot of really good ones. The ones that have bad ones, I mean, you'll just have more bad ones cycling around, and then other bad ones will maybe have a better shot to move on, and you know, things will start evening out as the seasons go. I think naturally while we do that. Right now, Yoshi a very early lead for himself, 53% on his first, has Peach down a stock already. Quite a bit ago, in fact. 49-60 on Peach now. Poison Mushroom avoided for the moment. No, Peach will get the Poison Mushroom. Yoshi gonna hunt down the Super one? No, he's gonna hunt down Peach for a second knockout and another potential flawless victory here. 75-80 on Yoshi now. Oh, and a Poison Mushroom on Peach who just gets pelted by an egg. Oh, Yoshi has the Super Mushroom. 10% on Peach. How much can he do? He gets hit a couple times himself, actually. 107 on him now. Maybe losing his shot at a flawless, but hey, still, it's looking really good for him. Against, you know, somebody that he's used to fighting a bit. Used to losing to, probably. Again, let's see here. We're out of the match. It's gonna look like, oh, there it is. Again, another flawless. Woo, man, this is insane. That's right, Peach had to fight all the tougher opponents later on in the season last season. She actually beat Yoshi the first time, and then lost the second time. Yeah, so they're going into a one-to-one there. Yoshi picking up number 2 there, as he's showing you, win over Peach. And a really fast one. Another flawless. That's flawless victory. Number 3. We've only had 5 matches. That's crazy. And that is also a 5-3 Yoshi and a 1-6 Peach. Ooh, bad. And I do believe that'll just be a little too much there for Peach, just as it is for Jigglypuff, and just as it may be and probably already is for the one Dr. Mario is against, which is Young Link. Taking the place of Toon Link, who was here last season in the bottom of the division. Young Link now in the bottom of the division. evil young Link. Because that's how mad he is about being 1-6, the only 1-6. Still to have his bye. See what happens by the time that comes. Who knows where he'll be. Yeah, Toon Link here last season ended up 3-17, the very bottom. Tied for the second worst with Meta Knight in the entire league. Dr. Martin, yeah, Young Link wasn't here last season in our promo season 0. Dr. Mario wasn't either. He is 4-3 right now. Also, Young Link, his one victory is against Mario, so maybe bear that in mind. Dr. Mario himself defeated Mario a few matches ago. Actually, Mario has lost, including that one, 3 in a row now. After, no, never mind. He won today, so he lost 2 in a row until today. He was actually, he did lose 3 in a row before. There was one before that he also lost. Oh, there goes the Young Link at 132. Dr. Mario was eliminated first, however. Bringing it back to about even 24-34 on him now. 42-52. Young Link 65 on Dr. Mario now. Stacking that damage. Look out though, he's super-sized battle. Oh, what? They're both like small though, so it's hard to tell. They're actually the same size. Young Link's as tall as Mario is. Because Mario is short. It's too bad because right now, and same as Battlefield, you can't, I don't believe either of them at normal size can reach that lower platform with an up A attack. That is very detrimental to a game plan, for sure. Like, he's just about too low for it, I'm pretty sure, too short. That is. Actually, I think Young Link, because of his sword, he might have the reach, just barely have the reach needed for it. Dr. Mario and Mario do not. Very interesting. Right now, Young Link perhaps taking advantage of that slight reach he has with the sword. 122 to 69, 122 to 127 to 77. They're both hurt. Dr. Mario is poisoned though. Oh, Young Link has the super mushroom. Mario blocking the hook shot. That was kind of nice. Probably maybe saved his stock there. Oh, he just grabbed another poison mushroom, though. We've had tons of mushrooms in the past, like, 15 seconds. Back and forth. There's another super, and it'll go to nobody. Too bad. 147 and 109, 121 now on Young Link. Still has a slight lead, but not anymore, really. 147 to 138, 146. Man, that is a ton of damage on both of them. Dr. Mario does get the first knockout. Okay, 168. Can Young Link answer? That's a lot. And Poison Mushroom dodged by Mario. Nobody hits it, surprisingly. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Young Link evening things 0-0. One stock. Let's go. This is match number 6. Can you believe it? This is the worst of them. But Young Link is trying to prove that he can at least, I don't know, knock some people down a peg, I suppose. Mario wasn't much, I guess. But Dr. Mario can't make it back. Young Link wins. That is huge for Dr. Mario. Losing that one. Moves to 4-4. Young Link, wait a second. He's now 2-6. Can he make a run? Can he make a run? I don't think so. But anything's possible still. Anything's possible still. What a launch there, though. Good one, almost 1900. I can't believe it. I really can't. Dr. Mario following to Young Link. Pit is next. And Pit is up against Greninja. First of our last 4. As always, they're the best of them. Supposed to be. So pink versus pink matchup again on our red division here. Tertiary skins. running out of options. Pitt is doing well. New division. He came from the yellow as maybe we didn't mention him. He just barely broke away from the big tie at the bottom, 7-13 in the yellow. He was 8-12. Still didn't make the playoffs, of course, but he's also here. The top of the four that came, it was those four, the 3 7-13s, and him. Right now, he's 4-2. He had a bye already. 4-2, doing really great. Greninja all of a sudden kind of coming on for himself. He has not had a bye, 3-4. Trying to make his way back to 500. I mean, everyone starts, I guess, 0-0. That's 500. It's even. He lost his first one, probably first two, yeah. Until he was able to pick up 1 win, 2 wins in a row, actually moving him to 2-2, then 3-2 after that even. So he's actually been hovering right above 500 for the most part until just recently, falling down to 500, then down 1 match to Pyra and Myth for the last. So, yeah, actually not bad for Greninja. This is going to be a telling match right here. Pitt was doing well pretty much all season, just picking up a few losses recently to Donkey Kong and he only has 2. Donkey Kong and I think the other one was Yoshi, yes. So 2 opponents that were from this division last season, again meaning their top 6 from last season in here. Which doesn't mean a whole lot now. We have so many new competitors. Not only, again, the ones from the new divisions coming in, which were, of course, at the bottom, but you never know. A lot of them faring much better in their new divisions. But then we have so many, actually more than half of the fighters are ones that weren't even used last season, now that we're using everybody, including DLC. A lot of new faces, a lot of new competition. It is tough in every division, honestly. And it's just going to get tougher. I would really like to have some sort of, I don't know how I would manage to show you on the videos, but I want to give stars and some kind of mark like an X or something for those who remain in the division, either for being good or bad. See how many who can stay the longest. Right now, it's staying in on the first stock the longest, but it's a pretty close one. Greninja just knocked out 122 on Pitt. Pretty much gonna have to get the launch to knock Pitt out because his LP is so good. He can basically fly, right? So with guys like that, you just gotta launch them. Right now, launchable, he didn't get him when he had the Super Mushroom. Greninja, that is. He's now poisoned. Dodging arrows. Another one there, he grabbed it again. Hard to launch somebody when you're so small. 151 on Pitt. Can get him when he comes back. Can he? Super Mushroom now on Greninja. Needs that knockout soon before too much starts stacking up there on number 2 stock of his. 37 currently. Oh, Super Mushroom again on Greninja. Not good. Not good. He may get launched because of that. Oh, he's lucky he missed that. He dodged that first arrow, or he may have been knocked out. From 53 to 54. Really needs it now. He wants to hang in this one. Pitt showing he's a tough competitor. Nice Super Mushroom for Greninja. Can he use it? Yep, he can. 55. He's slightly falling out of range here. 66. Pitt really strong. He's almost stayed. Yeah, he's been in the top 8 all season. All season. That is awesome. Coming from, what he did last season, that's pretty awesome. Greninja's basically been in the middle the whole time, I think. Which again, may be fine for him. Maybe fine. You might have to do your penance in the green division before moving through that if you leave here, to then move through the green into the blue and maybe have a chance of getting into the top at the blue currently. It seems to be the weakest, but once the green division moves even more guys over there, that might not be the case anymore. Right now, we've got Greninja knocked out again. Pitt was knocked out, right? So he's at 58 right now. 60. He's still got a nice little cushion, but one Super Mushroom could change that. Greninja's got to keep this health low, percent low on this last stock, and he's not doing that at all. Pit Super Mushroom. Greninja lucky he dodged enough of that. But 81 on him after that. And Pit another Super Mushroom. It looks like he's going to have GG here. Yep. Pit a really strong showing. Mushrooms definitely in his favor. But hey, whose fault's that? Greninja. 5-14 match, definitely a longer one. Two shifty opponents, certainly Greninja is. Pit wins it. That's a 6-2. That's a 5-2 Pit. I'm sorry, 5-2 Pit. That's a 3-5 Greninja. That's a little iffy there for him. Moving up to 3-5 is one thing. Moving down to 3-5 is quite another. Simon. Up in our third to last match against Donkey Kong. Simon, you've got this one. Donkey Kong, you have got... You were one with the purple, right? Because we had, like, other options for blue and stuff. So, that was yellow. Yeah. Purplish, pinkish, magenta-ish. I don't even know what that would be. Mauve? That looks like a magenta, but not quite. Oh, it's throwing axe to the face to begin things for Donkey Kong. Okay. Simon attempting to keep him away from that Super Mushroom. Not going to happen. Somehow DK also did 23% to Simon while that was all happening. So, interesting way to start things here. Simon, 4-2. Donkey Kong, 5-2. Crazy match, and we still got 2 after this, which is insane. So 3 ridiculously good matches following that last one, which was also pretty good. And I thought Lucario and Terry to begin things. It was the same record pretty much as Pit and Greninja. Also a good one there. So, a really good set all in all. Oh man, Donkey Kong Super Mushroom again. Whacking Simon out of here. With that overhead thwack of his. Trying to rack that damage up some more. Oh man, Simon a nice shot there though. Stops the offensive of DK. 93 on Donkey Kong's first. 31 on Simon already though. Super Mushroom cascades down the right side of the map, whole way off. Simon say, I don't know what maybe he was going for. He seemed to fall a lot farther than he needed to there. Faring better than Richter, although Richter just picked up another win. And actually Simon's on a bit of a downtrend now, losing to King K. Rool and Me Brawler in his last 2, picking up his first 2 wins, that is, too. So pretty tough for him. Donkey Kong having that rough loss to Dr. Mario. Well, Dr. Mario was first. I think that wasn't as rough as the one he had later to somebody we already mentioned, right? It was right after that, perhaps, to Ryu. That's right, to Ryu. Donkey Kong knocked out 119 though on Simon's second, so Donkey Kong is definitely in charge right now, but can he finish? Simon, I think maybe he didn't have the toughest of matches. We thought maybe he did because he had Peach and Kirby, but Peach and Kirby have proven not to be that great so far. So, yeah. Simon knocked out again, 32 on Donkey Kong's second. He is in a commanding lead here. And he commanded the whole way to a victory. That is what matters. We've seen enough comebacks, especially from a point like this. Donkey Kong, nice shot there, though. It's tough against a guy like DK. He's big. He's mean. He will pile up that percent in no time at all. $46.58 on Simon. Big mushroom on DK. This could be it already. Simon's in a dangerous spot. Back down to the ground, at least. Hey, he survives the super mushroom. Poison one falling toward DK. No, it falls onto Simon instead, and that's it. Oof. Donkey Kong. Big victory for him there. And he is going to be, oh my, he was third place in the division. He is now going to be at least that still at 6-2. Oh, that is a strong record for DK Donkey Kong. 13-7 last season. commanding this division again. He actually was more toward the midway point, the 500 point for most of the season last season, until making his way to the top. And I'm not sure if we mentioned it, but in the playoffs, he beat Fox first and then lost to Captain Falcon. So again, someone, you know, Captain Falcon, we already mentioned Captain Falcon and King Dedede were the ones in the finals, in the final round last season. So losing to one of them, I guess not the worst way to go, right? So Donkey Kong wins that one. Great season for him so far. Byleth is up now. Taking on King K. Rool. Can you do it? Definitely not easy. I think we're using, yeah, female Byleth because red division, there's only one red skin there, and this is the only other K. Rool skin we have, right? We had the pink and red we used, now we're going to use the orange and purple. Because those are both almost red. Put them together and it's like they would almost like be red again, right? I don't know if that would work that way. Just make brown. Anyway, enough of a color art lesson for you. Simon is 4-2. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm talking about Simon. Byleth is 4-2. King K. Rool is 5-2. This is the same records as last match. And Byleth just fell off the map. Not at all how you want to start against King K. Rool. You don't want to give him the handicap. I know you have the giant lance thing, Byleth there, but King K. Rool is a large Kremlin guy. Mute myself to try to silence some of the truck traffic. They're all being very loud today. Wow, this is actually not so bad now for Byleth. Able to get a really quick knockout there on K. Rool. Brings this to 63 for her, 12 on K. Rool, second stock. 2 stock each. Poison Mushroom on K. Rool here. Wait just a moment. Byleth trying to bring things back here. I mean, she's 4-2 for a reason. She had to win some matches, right? Some tough ones. Maybe. Maybe not. It's possible that she didn't have any tough ones yet. But this definitely counts as one, right? This would definitely. Now Yoshi would be almost the only one she had. Yoshi and the last one was Me Brawler, so those two are kind of the hardest until now. But oh wow, that attack though, taking the lead on King K. Rool. Super King K. Rool though is gonna get a big. I don't even know what you call it, hand clap there. Just smushing Byleth. She goes launching out of here. 30 on K. Rool. Basically all tied up here. We have some edge fighting happening. Yeah, King K. Rool is not going to allow it to end that quickly. He's got another Super Mushroom and just brought this. Oh, wow, the damage. 2 big hits. Taking the lead in percent slightly. Oh, and another Super Mushroom for him. Are you serious? Byleth, you cannot get hit. Again, wow, that didn't last very long. He's already back to normal. Was there a poison mushroom there somewhere? Oh, what a block of that lance coming in hot. Albert, whatever you want to call it. Those of you who play the game Byleth is from probably know, I'm sure. Maybe. K. Rool has another super mushroom and a huge uppercut from the huge Kremlin. That is just crazy for the K. Wow. Well, Byleth so close, so close. They both were 2 losses coming into this. K. Rool had an extra win because he didn't have a bye yet. But yeah, he's also going to move to 6-2 like DK, and that means yeah, another one moving down to 4-3. Man, what a set so far. We got one more. We still got the best of them. Pyra and Mythra, the other 5-1. The only 5-1, in fact. Taking on Hero. The last of the 5-2s. There was 4 of them. So one more. Oh. Whoop. Well, we'd never done that before, so let's not do it. Switch Pyra and Mythra around. I think that... Well, this was definitely the second. I'm not sure what we used here for the... Was it this one? Might have been this one. For their tertiary. Either way, the toughest, maybe because there's two of them, I don't know. Not really. But they are good. Basically like Zelda and Sheik used to be. They can switch between the two of them with down B, I imagine. I don't know if I ever used them yet. I'm assuming the down B is the way they switch. Totally different character. Once you do so. Pyra, the heavy hitter. That big flaming sword. Mythra, quicker. Grabs this poison mushroom after the super back to normal size here. Yeah, Hero just, again, difference one match. One loss is the only difference. 5-2 to 5-1. Pyra and Mythra had the second bye of the season. And that out of the way quick. Hero not having one just yet, but getting the very, very quick knockout. Are you serious? Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna... So the only loss Pyra and Mythra have had is to Donkey Kong, so that would be bad for her. If she loses here, she's definitely gonna fall to number 3, if not further. Probably just to number 3. Yeah, Donkey Kong would be up there. Actually, no, because K. Rool and Donkey Kong, we'll have to check about them. If you're curious. I don't think they fought yet, because I think we would have made a big deal about that. Yeah, so Donkey Kong would actually be first over K. Rool. Nope, it would be K. Rool, Donkey Kong, Hero, Pyra. But we'll see, because this is still a long way off here. 58 on them. Mythra out currently. 90 on Hero on his first. And a Super Mushroom for Mythra. More useful perhaps on Pyra. So all you need to do is switch. Another Poison Mushroom though. Back down to size. And another Super Mushroom. Tempting to get the knockout here. Can't quite get it though. 116 on Hero. Bring out Mythra. I mean Pyra for those bigger hits. 106 on Mythra's second. This is not good for them. Not good for the Pyra Mythra team at all. And Hero just barely missing that knockout there. 133 on Pyra and Mythra. Pyra out at the moment. Now. Coming in hot. Doesn't get the knockout yet though. Hero charging something up. Oh man, what a dodge there for Pyra. That giant fireball. And the flaming sword comes in. No, still doesn't get the knockout. And she just fell off. What? There it is. 161 on Hero will do it. At a time, had like 188 or something anyway. But yeah, we're 1-2. Hero, full stock advantage. He's tiny and Pyra is big. That could change things. Nope. Nice block from him. Crazy. It looks like it's going to be Hero, guys. And really going to change things up in this division all of a sudden for Pyra and Mythra. They've been at the top there all season. Now all of a sudden they're going to lose it. I guess it hasn't been all season, but they've been up there at least. In fact, Simon and King K. Rool would have been the other two at the top most of the time. $74 on Hero's second, 47 on Mythra and Pyra and Mythra's last. Do have a chance still. Oh, they got the Super Mushroom. Ooh, so close to the knockout. Don't pick that. Back to normal size. They still get the knockout, though. Wait a second. 48 on Pyra and Mythra. 59 now after that strike. Hero's on his last now, though. Can they bring this one back? They just might. They're at 99. They're at 108 now, though. They got another Super Mushroom. Oh, they did it! No, they didn't! Oh, it faked us out! Hero's still here! He is still here. Are you kidding me? 124 on Pyra. Hero's at 34. It was the super mushroom on Pyra that gave him the shot there. They need another. Oh man, the electric blast. Hero did not pick up that super mushroom. That could be so detrimental. That could end it. That could be the win for. Nope. They're small again. Did they hit a poison mushroom? It's too bad. 52 to 59 though. Hero starting to get closer and closer to that red percent. He needs the knockout before he loses this big lead he's had. A big upset victory. Well, not a huge upset, but something at least. Important win for a lot of people. And oh, Pyra with the spinning strike gets the win. What a comeback. What a win. What a move at the end. Again, Pyra and Mythra coming through. Hero falls. Pyra and Mythra stay at the top. One win, one loss only. The only ones up there. What a match that was to finish things. All right, so after 8 now, Pyra and Mythra remain at the top 6 and 1 alone. King K. Rool and Donkey Kong 6 and 2. Pit is 5 and 2, number 4 now. Got 5 and 3s, 4 of them: Zelda, Hero, Yoshi, and Terry, rounding out our top 8. 4 and 3s are Simon, Marth, and Byleth. 4 and 4, Dr. Mario. 3 and 5, Greninja, Mii Brawler, Lucario, Ryu, and Mario. Kirby's 2 and 5, Jigglypuff and Peach are still 1 and 6, and Young Link still 1 and 7. Again, today we had Terry defeat Lucario, Ryu defeating Zelda, Marth defeat Mii Brawler, Mario defeat Jigglypuff, Yoshi defeat Peach, Young Link beat Dr. Mario, Pit beat Greninja, Donkey Kong beat Simon, King K. Rool beat Byleth, and Pyra and Mythra defeated Hero. Kirby had his bye there. Next up, Green Division Set 8. You see Bowser taking on Little Mac, Villager versus Link, Toon Link against Kazuya, Sheik taking on Bayonetta, Corrin versus Bowser Jr., and Chrom up against Diddy. And we got Lucina taking on Dedede, Mewtwo versus Mega Man, Luigi against Gunner, Gunner, and Wolf versus Piranha Plant. Shulk will be on his bye. And another weird set coming up, I'd say, set 9 for these guys. Got some really great matches, but we also have some maybe some not so close ones here. We've got the 3 and 5 Greninja starting things off here against the 4 and 3 Simon, who's slipping a little bit. Mario at 3 and 5 as well, taking on the 6 and 1 Pyra and Mythra. Tough one for him. Yoshi, 5 and 3, up against the 2 and 5 Kirby. Zelda is also 5 and 3. She's taken on the 1 and 6 Jigglypuff. We got Mii Brawler at 4 and 3. I'm sorry, 3 and 5. Mii Brawler also on a slipping a little bit there, 3 and 5. He's up against the 1 and 6 Peach. And then we've got Young Link at 1 and 7, taking on Ryu at 3 and 5, who may get an easy one for himself there to start trending even further upward. Then finally, our last 4, we've got Terry at 5 and 3 up against the 4 and 4 Dr. Mario, the only 4 and 4. We've got Donkey Kong at 6 and 2 up against Byleth, falling a little bit here at 4 and 3. King K. Rool then at 6 and 2 is up against the 4 and 3 Marth, and finally Hero again 5 and 3, finishing things off against the 5 and 2 Pit. Lucario at 3 and 5 is on a bye. That's what we have coming up, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed as we get near the halfway point here of season number 1. Things definitely heating up at this point. Catch you in the next one, Green Division number 8. These guys will be back next week. Wednesday, be doing their set number 9. Until then, until tomorrow, for the next one, I'm Randy with Nerds Templar in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. Peace out, y'all.